Alright, so here's my idle up solenoid solution for an Autolite 4100 that actually idles up. So it's not just an anti-dieseling solenoid, it actually has a vacuum diaphragm on it that will raise the idle when the AC is kicked on. This part is for 1980 to 1985 Ford Broncos, according to the listing. 5 liters and 5.8. And I also have a solenoid valve controlling it. This valve is off of a 2010 Ford Ranger. It's an IMRC valve, so it controls the intake runner. Not all vacuum solenoids will work. Some of them are just a flow control. You need one that, when it is activated, allows vacuum to flow through it, but when it is deactivated, shuts off the vacuum while venting the diaphragm to atmosphere so it can return to its unactivated position. So to demonstrate this, and then I have the solenoid and this just wired to the AC control wire. So when the AC clutch kicks on, it also turns this on and the solenoid. So I'll fire up the motor, and then I have that wire disconnected at the firewall. So I'll get the car started and then I'll manually plug and unplug it so we can see this in action. So that's idling at about 600. I'll plug in the wire and you can see it kick up and the idle remains virtually unchanged. All right, unplug. You can see the idle drop. Plug back in. Now I'm going to disconnect the vacuum to show what happens without the valve. You can hear the idle drop, motor gets erratic. That's unplugged, AC on, idle's dropping. Now let me reconnect the vacuum line. Watch again. Idle up. Now most people try to use an anti-dieseling solenoid, one like this guy, which is actually for an Autolite 2150, basically the predecessor to the 2100. And these are really anti-dieseling solenoids, so when the car is turned on, it holds the idle or the throttle blade slightly open so that when the car is shut off, the blades completely close, preventing dieseling. Most of these, the problem with them is they're not really idle up solenoids, so when the clutch engages, these don't have enough force to push the blades open. And you kind of have to blip the throttle and then these get set. But if you have it wired to the AC clutch, when the AC cycles, you potentially will have your idle drop. And if you're not expecting it, or you don't blip the throttle fast enough, you could have a stall. This rectifies that. And that's my video. Thanks.